Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Iman, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm not sure कि बाकी लोग आ रहे हैं या नहीं. I have a meeting at 3:15 as well. तो मैं ये करूँगा कि I'm going to start recording. ठीक है, तो मैं फिर आप लोगों के
Okay,
साथ
that's good.
share कर दूँगा. So we were talking about exercise 1.8, which says that there are 51 senators, and you need to divide them into committees so that each guy goes into exactly one committee, and one person hates 3 other people, and we need to find out the smallest number of committees that we can make. Let me share the screen. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the way I think about, I think this is sort of a little bit laborious. आपको इसको बैठ के करना पड़ेगा. The way I think about it is that first you try to make as few committees as possible. Okay, so let's say these are your people. X1. Let me try different color. Okay, so you have x1, x2, x3. Let me start with 4. Okay, let's say कि मैं attempt करता हूँ 4 committees बनाने की. So I know that this guy hates 3 other people. Okay, let me try to make a graph. Let's say कि वो 3 लोग ये हैं. Okay, so x2, x3 and x4. Okay, so if I'm going to make 4 committees, so x1 would be in a different committee than x2, x3 and 4. Okay, lekin now there is a possibility that x3 hates x2, and let me admit a mod. Let's say x3 also hates x4. Okay, so here this means that x2 cannot be in the same committee as x3, and x3 cannot be in the same committee as x4. मैं एक और edge अगर यहाँ पे बना दूँ which goes from x2 to x4, तो फिर I now see a scenario जिसमें ये 4 लोग they must be in 4 different committees. Okay, no 2 of them can be in the same committee. Which means कि there is a possibility कि अगर आपके पास 4 लोग इस तरह के आ रहे हैं, 4 लोग मैंने बनाए x1, x2, x3, yeah, तो फिर they must be in 4 different committees. तो इसका मतलब ये कि 3 committees तो possible नहीं है. Okay, let me try to make one extra committee and see if it works. So let's say कि I make try to do it for 5 committees. Okay, so I have x5 here. Let's try to make a graph for which this is not possible. तो मैं ऐसे करता हूँ कि I want to say that first of all x5 should not be in the same committee as x1, so I put an edge like this. अब अच्छा, remember the thing is जो हमारे पास constraint है वो ये है कि every xi hates 3 people. Okay, which means that there are 3 outgoing edges. इससे ज़्यादा मैं outgoing edges नहीं बना सकता. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now अब x2 के लिए मैंने सिर्फ एक outgoing edge बनाया, which means that I can add an outgoing edge here, and this will make sure that x5 is not in the same committee as x2. x3 से मैंने 2 outgoing edge बनाए हुए हैं, which means I can add one more edge, and this will make sure that x3 cannot be in the same committee as x5. x4 से मैंने कोई outgoing edge नहीं बनाया है ना, so which means that I can add an edge here, and this ensures that all 5 of them must be in the 5 different committees. Okay, अब इस argument को if you थोड़ा सा इसको मज़ीद आप करेंगे तो you'll realize कि you can't do less than 7 committees. Okay, so इससे further मैं नहीं कर रहा, आपके लिए मैं छोड़ रहा हूँ.
Yes, sir.
But yeah,
Yes, sir, I got it.
Okay, for 7 committees, you will see that you will be able to do it. And the way to do this is, okay, so we know, think of this as a graph, okay? It's a graph where you have these vertices, in each vertex is a senator, and each outgoing edge means that this guy x1 hates x2, okay? And so on. In this graph, I know that out degree, let's denote it by d plus, of each node is equal to 3. Okay, um, which means that the total number of outgoing edges is 3 times the number of nodes. Okay, which is 51. That's the total number of outgoing edges. How many incoming edges do we have? If this is the number of outgoing edges, how many incoming edges would we have?
The same number of incoming
Yeah,
edges.
yeah. Outgoing edges, each edge can be counted as an outgoing edge and an incoming edge as well. So the incoming number of edges is the same number, which is 3 into 51. Okay. Since there are 51 guys, we know by Pigeonhole principle, okay, that there is a guy somewhere here for which the maximum number of incoming edges is less than or equal to 3. Okay, we know that it's also
Yes, sir.
more than equal to 3, but it's also less than equal to 3 for some guy. Okay, what we are going to do is we are going to do um, induction on that guy. Okay, we remove that guy from the scene. Let's say that guy is xi, or iski jo incoming degree hai, it's less than or equal to, probably it's 2 or 3, I don't know, but it's definitely less than or equal to 3. We remove this guy from the scene, and then we say that we can place everyone in 7 different committees. Okay, so our statement says that 51 senators can be placed, according to our rules, can be placed in 7 committees. Okay, um, we know this is इसका जो base case होगा वो बहुत आसान है कि if you have only one guy, so you can definitely place him in 7 committees, right? तो ये बहुत आसान है, मैं इसको follow up नहीं करूँगा, you will do it. But इसका जो inductive hypothesis होगा, that would say that if there are less than 51 people, they can be placed in 7 committees. Okay. Using this, assuming this is true, we want to show the original statement, which is here. Okay. And so now we pick the guy जिसकी डिग्री incoming degree less than or equal to 3 है, और उसके बाद remaining graph है जिसके अंदर we have 50 nodes. We know by inductive hypothesis that these guys can be placed in 7 different committees, and now we just need to figure out where to place this guy. Okay, so think of these
Okay.
boxes as 7 different committees जिसमें हमने 50 लोगों को place कर दिया है. And now all I need to do is I need to show you that I can place the so let's say this is committee 1, committee 2, committee 3, committee 4, committee 5, committee 6, and committee 7. Okay, so all 50 guys have been placed in these committees without violating the rules. And now I have this guy जिसकी incoming degree मुझे पता है it's less than or equal to 3. By the rule, I know that the outgoing degree is at most 3 as well, right? Outgoing degree was 3. What this means is that this guy has conflict with at most 6 people. इससे ज़्यादा लोगों से इसका कॉन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं है. अब वो 6 के 6 लोग हो सकता है वो किसी एक कमेटी में हो, लेकिन हो सकता है वो डिफरेंट कमेटीज में हो. बट आई नो बाय पिजनहोल प्रिंसिपल दैट देयर is at least one committee which does not contain one of those people which have conflict with this xi guy. Okay, and that's going to be the proof that you can place this guy in one of those committees. Okay, I think I have said more than I wanted to say. Do you guys have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Oh, great. Okay, I'm gonna. So this is all recorded, so I'm gonna share the videos with you guys as well.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, sure, sure. Bye bye.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
And office.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर,
Yeah.
सर ये रिकॉर्डिंग्स हमें मिल सकेंगी क्लासरूम पे?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna share it with you.
थैंक यू सर,
Sure.
अल्लाह हाफिज.
Allah Hafiz.